Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Dominion Homework, this time with the newly released Renaissance expansion, and the expansion included these projects, and one of them, Guildhall, costs 5. When you gain a treasure you get +1 coffers, and well, that's on its own already a decent enabler or support for money strategies, but with a few cards or events in general, in specific, it gets really insane and basically revolves the card into a 2-card kingdom. Of course, you can use the help of the other cards if they provide some benefit for you. Yeah, the strategies, the combos with Masterpiece, Beggar, and Delve are really, really good. And the engine will have a tough time outscoring it in time, because it just empties provinces reliably on turn 15. It gets to 5 provinces by turn 11. Yeah, and that's a tough thing to outscore on most boards. So let's first show you the Masterpiece Guildhall thing. So first priority, you want to get to 5 as soon as possible. Let's ignore Beggar for this occasion, because that's the other combo piece we have here. So let's pretend Beggar isn't here. What do we do to hit 5 the fastest? Usually a double silver opening, but you can also supplement one of the silvers with a terminal silver. Maybe something that gives plus buy, even like a nomad camp. That would be pretty good. So in this case though, we just go with the double silver opening to not complicate things too much. And if you hit 5 turn 3, you are basically golden. That speeds you up a full turn compared to turn 4. Well, and the very sad thing would be never to hit 5 on turn 3 or 4. So you buy the Guildhall as soon as you hit 5. And then if you hit 3 on turn 4, you buy a silver. If you hit 4 or anything more than that, you buy Masterpiece and overpay as much as possible. Well, here we buy the silver. We also ignore Delve, by the way, for the Masterpiece combo here. So we gained 1 coffer already. So now we have a big turn coming up. That's already 7 coins. We use our coffer to get all the maximum coins we have and buy a Masterpiece, overpay for as much as possible, and gain 6 coffers back. And that thing we repeat for at least 1 more time, so that we have we did like 2 really big masterpieces. And now it depends, does our opponent mirror or not? And if they do, we want to start about turn 7 if we did get the early Guildhall. If we didn't, well, then at least wait for 2 biggish masterpieces and have, as you see, around 8 coffer tokens is quite fine. So let's say our opponent mirrored, and let's not fall into the trap of again buying another big masterpiece. We are right at the start of a shuffle, so there's no much benefit in getting the silvers there, and we will be likely fine to get to 5 provinces without any additional coffer tokens. The 4 here is quite tempting to not buy a province, but we have so many silvers, and in the next cards they will come up for sure. So we just buy the province here. And then we continue doing that until we can't. So we hit 8 here, which is great. We hit 9 there. And here we hit 5, but we also have 4 covers left, so we can just buy the 4th province, especially with the hovel in hand. So mark that this is 4 provinces at turn 10. We get the 5th province just like that, easily. And 5 provinces turn 11. Every opponent will have a tough time beating that. So here's the first time where we don't hit province. That means we just make it another big masterpiece. Get ourselves some coffers and continue going. So as you see, we could have done the big masterpiece where we bought the first province. Now we do it here, because even if our opponents lets us empty all provinces by ourselves, this just like we save the turn earlier and use it up now. And we already have ourselves 5 provinces, so the province split is secured by province, by the 7th province. And we would have bought 5 provinces turn 15, which is pretty much best case for Masterpiece. So let's undo to the start and show you the other 2 cards. So the other thing with Guildhall is Beggar, because that gains us 3 coppers to hand, and the 3 coppers also give us 3 coffer tokens. We open double Beggar here, in that case, and really hope to not collide them on turn 4 or something. So turn 3 is 1 Beggar is basically perfect. You can buy a Guildhall, and we don't have our second Beggar here, which is okay. We just buy a third one, and they collide turn 5, which is unfortunate, but it's alright. And we get ourselves 6 coins, 3 coffers, time to buy province. And just do it again. So 5 here, which means we probably just buy another Beggar. And 4 is pretty set, but with the hovel in hand, we probably just take the duchy and continue doing good. It's turn 9, we get the 4th province, and again a turn without Beggar, and we likely don't see the Beggar again, so let's just buy a silver, even if that likely doesn't matter as well. The coffer might do stuff for us. So 4th province, turn 11. We were a bit unfortunate with the Beggar placements, so yeah, we don't get quite the potential, but Beggar Guildhall is one that is probably has the potential to be the fastest to 5 provinces, and it struggles a bit getting the last few provinces done, simply because hands like this happen where we don't have a Beggar quite often now. So I guess we just buy silver then, and we will probably be able to get the provinces turn 16. Okay, so it's a bit slower in this case. It also was a bit unfortunate with the draws. I think Beggar is the most yeah, what I'm going to say, is the one that is the most where it's possible to be unlucky the most with collisions, since Masterpiece silvers just can't collide, unfortunate. So, and last but not least, we do the Delve. And Delve is probably about as good as Masterpiece, if not better. So you just open triple silver there, triple Delve I should say. Again, hoping to hit 5 on turn 3. We hit 6 on turn 3, which is about as good, and buy the Guildhall. And now we buy ourselves some Delve. And be careful here to also use the last buy you get from Delves on copper, because that gives you an extra token, and that's super worth it. So do it once again with the 4 coins we have, 2 silvers, 1 copper. And now, when we can, we should start provincing, and if we can't province, we Delve. Even here, we should probably just province. And see what we draw later. When you are on an odd number of coins, you can spend 1 coin token to get basically a 3 silver. So we just hit 6, that means we buy delve again. So it's turn 11 and we get to the 4th province. And 5th province turn 12. Even 6th province here. And here we delve again. Get the 7th province just like that, and 8 provinces turn 16 also. So about, you can expect to get the 8th province in all of those strategies, I guess, about turn 15 or 16 if you Guildhall turn 3, and if you Guildhall turn 4, it slows it all down about a turn. But still very potent money strategies all around, and pretty centralizing to most boards, I would say. So thanks for watching. Keep your eyes peeled for Guildhall combos. Other things obviously work fine as well, but aren't as strong. You can do like cash or bank it if there's a strong 5 like Wharf. That might be great. What did I say? Cash, treasure trove maybe. So all of those are decent in Guildhall, but probably not as centralizing as those 3 are. Of course, these strategies here are extremely new, so maybe there's even optimizations to that, but I hoped I was able to show you the big points here about those. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you next time.